Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into JC's Field here for the first of 4 games this weekend between the visiting Sam Houston Bearcats and your home SFA Lumberjacks. I'm Carl Berry, and I'll be with you this weekend as we take on this in-state rivalry. These two schools really take any opportunity to compare themselves to each other, trying to best each other, as we'll see the latest of that rivalry here in Nacogdoches. The rivalry, of course, happening in Huntsville as well this weekend as the Lady Jacks take on the Bearcats in softball. That 3-game series already started this weekend. Both games pushed back a little bit, the start of this one and the start of that softball matchup, due to weather concerns. It's a little overcast here in Nacogdoches, but it looks like we'll get this game in. Still uncertain as to the rest of the games this weekend, as there looks to be rain early tomorrow that will turn into thunderstorms later, and then thunderstorms projected for Sunday. But if you know East Texas as well as I do, you know that forecasts are really just a guess, as it can say it's going to thunder and lightning all day long, and you never see a drop of rain out of the skies. So we will sit here and hopefully watch as much baseball as we can, get all 4 games in. Just to check in to that softball game in Huntsville, the Lady Jacks are up 3-0 in the top of the 7th, as they are currently 2 games away from clinching the Southland Conference regular season title. Looking to hopefully do that against their rivals this weekend as we get ready for this baseball game to start. We see Joseph Scambolari on the mound for the Lumberjacks, and Anthony McKenzie will come to the plate to start this one for the Bearcats. Ready for the first pitch. And that one, high and out of the zone for ball 1. Anthony McKenzie, the shortstop in this first matchup for the Bearcats, batting .222 so far this season, has played in 30 games and started in 28 of those, as he quickly finds himself ahead. 2 balls and no strikes. The Lumberjacks switching up the pitching order this weekend. Scambolari usually pitching the 3rd or 4th game of the weekend. Comes out to start as the Friday night starter, as he's yet to find the zone against McKenzie. He's going to want to get dialed in quickly here, as he will face Colton Kauser in his next batter, as that one finds the inside corner for strike 1. Kauser, one of the best hitters in the country, has gotten all the way up to number 9 on some MLB mock draft boards. Has an opportunity to go pro and represent Sam Houston State and the Southland, as McKenzie's walked to first base. And now Kauser coming to the plate. Kauser batting .352 so far this season. The best hitter in the lineup for Sam Houston in this first game. Kauser has started and played in all 35 games so far this season, as he takes strike 1 from Scambolari. In his 125 plate appearances, Kauser's scored 38 runs off of 44 hits, has 5 doubles, 1 triple, 12 home runs, and 31 RBIs to his name. Quickly finds himself in an 0-2 hole. A good job by Scambolari to work ahead here against one of the best bats in the Southland. You're never safe, though, unless Kauser's heading back to the dugout. The 0-2 pitch, high and out of the zone. Kauser pulled back, and they'll say no-go. Kauser leads the conference in home runs with that 12 mark that we talked about earlier. And he is ranked 13th across all of NCAA D1 baseball in that same category. Came into the season as a high first-round prospect and looks to be making his mark here in his senior season. As that one's out of the zone again. Kauser working back in this one. Now the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes for the Bearcat lefty. Kauser will occupy left field, or center field rather, on the defensive side of the ball. As he sends that one out to left field. That'll send Clayton Larange back to the warning track, but not a problem for the Lumberjack left fielder. Able to get underneath it for the first out of the inning. And now Jack Rogers coming to the plate. That one high. Rogers, another Bearcat that's got the eye of scouts. Has seen some attention around rounds 8 to 10 and some deep draft projections as he takes strike one. The count now even at 1 ball, 1 strike. The first baseman for the Bearcats batting .326 so far this season. One of 2 players on this starting lineup to have started and played in all 35 games. The other being Colton Kauser, we just saw at the plate. Rogers, and his 129 plate appearances, has 27 runs, 42 hits, 12 doubles, and 8 home runs with 33 RBIs. Not a bad 2-3 combo here. As that one over to first. Good job by Scambilleri to get off the mound and record the second out here in the first inning. Trent Touche coming to the plate. Has a runner on second as Anthony McKenzie advanced. Touche, the third batter in a row to be batting over 300 so far this season, batting .319. Has 3 home runs to his name, 1 triple and 2 doubles. He has a runner in scoring position. If he can get this one into the dirt in the outfield as he takes ball 1. The Bearcats coming off of a 4-game sweep of McNeese in their last conference matchup, as that one out of zone for ball 2. That one off the arm of Touche, who now heads to first base. The Bearcats now with a runner on first and second with 2 outs on the board. And Gavin Johnson coming to the plate. Johnson takes ball 1. as he chops that into the gap between first and second. A good job by Mondesi to get over there and field it. And the Lumberjacks will get out of the inning, giving up no runs with a couple base runners. We'll be back with the Lumberjacks at the plate and SFA baseball after this. Cam Crawford coming to the plate for the Lumberjacks here to lead off the bottom of the first inning. Crawford takes first pitch ball. The Lumberjack right fielder batting .244 this season. That one off of Crawford, who will take his spot at first base. Crawford's been hit by 12 pitches so far this season, that being number 13. And now Kyle Cullen coming to the plate. Cullen, the Lumberjack Jr. Should be graduating here next week, as he's been here a few more years than a normal junior status. Has another year of eligibility. We'll see what he decides to do after the season. He lays down a sac bunt. That one will land fair down the third base line and will roll out of bounds. I still head back to home plate, and Cam Crawford will head back to first. Third baseman Mason Schultz ran up on the bunt as Cullen laid that one well into the air. Had an opportunity to make a play at it, but instead let it land and roll out of bounds. Brings Cullen back to the plate. Cullen, one of the best in the country at sac bunts. As Crawford checked on by Tyler Davis. That one gets past the catcher. And Crawford will take his spot at second base without a throw. Davis has got an ERA of 3.91 so far this season, has 5 wins and 2 losses to his name. As Cullen looks to lay down a bunt again. Finds himself in a 1-2 count here early in this first inning. The Lumberjacks center fielder batting .287. Has played in all 35. Was played in 35 of the Lumberjacks games so far this season. As he bunts that one down. And the throw is made over to first in time. But that will move Crawford over to third. A productive inning for Kyle Cullen, who gets the sac bunt laid down. And now Skylar Black coming to the plate. Black, the best hitter for the Lumberjacks in this first game. Skylar Black is catching to start this weekend series. One of 3 catchers that the Lumberjacks use extensively, really. Jake Zarello and Adrian Menarez will find themselves behind the plate at some point this weekend. Skylar Black usually taking that first game. The 3 rotate through the designated hitting position as well. As Jake Zarello, the DH for this first game. Black with an opportunity to bring home a run and get the Lumberjacks on the board early. As he's seen 2 straight balls from Davis. Davis has started all 8 appearances he's made, has pitched 2 complete games in his 50 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 52 hits, 27 runs, 22 of those earned. Has only walked 9 batters as he finds his own against Skylar Black. Has 39 strikeouts to his name. He's hit 9 batters now. And his batting average against is just .268 as he finds himself in a 3-1 hole here against the Lumberjack catcher. Black batting .307. Has 23 RBIs to his name, leading the lineup for the Lumberjacks. Has an opportunity for one more. Is that one high into left center field? That one back at the fence. And the play is made on the track, but Cam Crawford going to come home without a throw. A good job by Skylar Black to get that one back to the wall. And while it may be an out, it's a productive one for the Lumberjacks, who now have the first run of the game as they take a 1-0 lead against rival Sam Houston State. And now Jordan Mondesi coming to the plate. Mondesi takes strike 1. The Lumberjack first baseman. See if he can continue the inning as he sends that one high into shallow center field. 4 Bearcats come to make the play, and center fielder Colton Kauser calls him off as he's not able to get there in time. It looked like shortstop Anthony McKenzie and second baseman Easton Lloyd maybe had an opportunity to make the play, but Kauser called them both off and not able to get there in time. As Lumberjacks now with a 2-out base runner, and Sean Moore, another one of those senior leaders on this team, coming to the plate. Moore fouls that one off. Mondesi, not the fastest player on first base. Not likely to move around the base paths, but you never know with Coach Johnny Cardenas. With 2 outs on the board, Davis may just be worried about the out at the plate, as no one seems to be holding the bag at second. As Moore sends that one into left center field. Cowser not able to get there, and that one hit the wall. Mondesi will round third. He's getting waved home. The play is coming home. And the tag is in time. A good job by Cowser to get that in, and the relay by the Bearcats saves a run here in the first. The Lumberjacks take the lead, though, as they'll head into the second inning with a score 1-0. We'll be back with more Lumberjack baseball after this. Mason Schultz coming to the plate to lead off this second inning, as Joseph Scambolari on the mound again for the Lumberjacks. Pitch to scoreless first, as Schultz takes strike one from the Lumberjack right-hander. If you're just joining us, the Lumberjacks scored one in the bottom of the first to take a 1-0 lead here. As Scambolari working quickly on the mound. Quickly finds himself ahead 0-2 in this one. As Schultz swings away for strike three. That ball will be sent down to first, and Scambolari will get the first strikeout of the evening rather. As now Clayton Chadwick coming to the plate. That ball high and out of the zone for ball one. Chadwick batting .256 in the 2/3 of the season played so far, as that one comes in high and out for ball two. Chadwick has 78 plate appearances, has scored 12 runs on 20 hits, has 4 doubles, 1 triple, no home runs to his name, and 12 RBIs. As he takes a strike from Scambolari. The Bearcats were supposed to play Lamar in Huntsville last weekend. That series postponed, as Scambolari evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. swing and a miss, strike 3 as Scambilleri gets him swinging for the second out of the inning. The Lumberjacks now with 2 outs on the board here in the top of the second. Brandon Pruitt now to the plate. Batting in the 8th spot today. Pruitt batting .320. Has only played in 11 games this season. Takes strike 1 from Scambilleri. So far, the Lumberjack pitcher showing his value here in his first Friday night start is quickly ahead 0-2 again. Scambilleri was ahead 0-2, and Mason Schultz, who had a half-check swing, as that one chopped off towards second, and Cheney Dodge able to collect for the final out. The Lumberjacks see 3 batters and send 3 back to the dugout. We'll be back with Clayton Larange to the plate and more SFA baseball after this. Clayton Larange coming to lead off at the plate for the Lumberjacks here in the bottom of the second, as he takes strike 1. Larange finds himself in a 1-ball, 2-strike situation here to lead off the second inning. As that one's in the dirt, and the count now even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one hit well into shallow right field, or left field rather, as Lumberjacks now with a no-out base runner here to lead off this second inning. Cheney Dodge coming to the plate. Dodge, second baseman for the Lumberjacks. Batting .205 in this season. Chops that one over into the gap between third and short. Good job by third baseman Mason Schultz to get down and get the ball in the glove. Gets the lead runner at second as Larange heads back to the dugout. And now Dodge standing at second. Jake Zarello takes strike one from Davis. Zarello, one of those catchers we talked about earlier, filling the DH role today. He's batting .243 so far in this season. As that one's inside and out of the zone for ball one. The count now 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Dodge taking a lead off at first base. As Zarello swings underneath that for strike 2. Zarello has 13 RBIs to his name. Just 1 home run, 3 doubles, 17 hits, and has scored 5 times. As that one inside for ball 2. A good job to lay off there by Lumberjack DH. The 2-2 pitch. With Dodge on the move, he gets there in plenty of time. The count now runs full as well for Jake Zarello. Davis ready for the payoff pitch. Trying to get a recycled option from his catcher. As Dodge will go back and is back to second in plenty of time. That one chopped back up the middle. As Zarello will head to first. And Dodge comes home to score the second run of the evening. The Lumberjacks now find themselves leading this one 2-0 here early in the second. And now Brian Burgos coming to the plate. Really good job by Zarello there to stay in that at bat. And find his way aboard. Burgos takes strike 1. Cheney Dodge, who reached on a fielder's choice. With a good job to steal second. Made his way all the way home on that one. As Burgos quickly in an 0-2 hole. The Lumberjack shortstop, batting .240 this season, has appeared in 33 games, started 26 of those. As he fouls that one back into the glove for strike 3 and the second out of the inning. Cam Crawford coming back to the plate. His second plate appearance in as many innings. He was hit by pitch the first time he was in the batter's box. Swings past that one for strike 1. He has Zarello on first base. Going to have to find grass to keep this inning alive. As that one off the plate. The count now even at 1 piece. Crawford swings underneath that. Takes a big hack at it. I count now 1-2 for the Lumberjack right fielder. The 1-2 pitch off the plate, and a good job by Gavin Johnson to get behind that one. Twos across the board now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. 2 runs for the Lumberjacks as well. Crawford takes the 2-2 delivery. Chops that off his shin. We'll stay live for another swing here as Davis gets reset on the mound. And that one hit well into left field. That one will go over the wall, and Crawford with a 2-run RBI. The Lumberjacks extend their lead to 4 here early in this one. Crawford got a hold of that one, and that one came off the bat as a no-doubter. The Lumberjacks take a 4-0 lead here in the second inning. Crawford with his 5th home run of the season. You just hear that one come off the bat and knew that it was going places. Whoever's car is parked over that left field wall, gonna need to go check their windshield because Crawford definitely got that one into the parking lot. And now Kyle Cohen comes to the plate. Cohen takes strike 1. As he fouls second pitch he sees over the home dugout. And that one coming off really the chest and leg of Kyle Cullen. Taking a second to get back to his feet. Will make his way over to first base. And the Lumberjacks still going here in this second inning as Davis just not able to get the home team back to the dugout. That's his 3rd batter he's hit so far. Rather, his 2nd batter he's hit. He's started the game hitting Cam Crawford. And now Skylar Black to the plate. Black sends that one a mile high. It's going to come into right center field as the play is made and the inning is over. The Lumberjacks put 3 up here in the second. As we head to the top of the third, Sam Houston State has some work to do. We'll be back with more Lumberjack baseball after this. Welcome to the top of the third inning. The Lumberjacks enter the inning with a 4-0 lead as we see the final batter in the Bearcat lineup, Easton Lloyd, coming to the plate. Lloyd shows bunt late and takes ball one. Scambolari doing a good job on the mound so far for the Lumberjacks. The second baseman batting .224 so far this season as he chops that one down the first baseline and foul. The Lumberjacks helped out in part by the Cam Crawford 2-run bomb over the left field wall in the last half inning. Lloyd finds himself in a 1-2 count here. His first plate appearance of this weekend series. I mentioned it at the top of the broadcast. This game pushed back just about an hour or so as that one chopped over to second. Mondesi able to collect and will make his way over to first himself to get the first out. Lloyd not able to outrun Mondesi to the base. As we head back to the top of the lineup card, and Anthony McKenzie, making his second plate appearance, walked his first time at the plate. Eventually made his way to second, and that's where he stayed as his teammates stranded him there as he takes first pitch strike from Scambolari. As I said, this game pushed back about an hour. Original game time supposed to be 6:30, pushed back to 7:30. No changes yet for the rest of the weekend. A lot of rain supposed to be here in East Texas. We know very well how that could turn into no rain all weekend. They'll play as scheduled so far. Changes we made as the rain comes. That one fouled back. McKenzie finds himself in an 0-2 hole. Coach Johnny Cardenas said this morning that the main concern was the saturation of the outfield. They had the infield protected with tarps and such. But if that outfield holds too much water, could end up being a hazard for the players out there. Looks like it dried up pretty nicely throughout the day. As these two rivals hope to get all four games in, truly settle who's the best of East Texas. McKenzie doing a good job cutting those off. Caught by a fan. He caught that one off the netting, I believe. The count now 2 balls, 2 strikes for McKenzie, who didn't see a strike from Scambolari his first plate appearance. McKenzie batting just .222 so far this season. Takes ball 3 and the count runs full. The Lumberjack pitcher was able to strike out all 3 in the second inning. Has already pitched into a ground out. Has some work to do here against McKenzie. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and chopped towards second. Dodge able to get behind it and will send it off the bag, but Mondesi doing a good job to get behind it and make the play. Lumberjacks quickly with 2 outs on the board here in the third inning. Colton Cowser coming to the plate. Cowser flew out to left field. Send that one back to the warning track. It's the best power bat in the conference. Made a mistake on the defensive side of the ball in the first. Calling off a couple of his teammates who were ended up in a better position for the play as he loses his bat. Sends that one over the dugout. At first, my initial reaction was, oh, he broke the bat, but they're playing with metal bats here, and I don't believe he did that. He just sent that one out of his hands and way into the dugout. Looks like he's going to take the bat of Jack Rogers. Now with a new bat, we'll see if he can keep this one in the hands. The count now 1-1. Fouls that one off again. This time the bat stays in the hands. Scambolari ready for the 1-2 delivery. The pitch is in. And that one just misses the top of the zone. That one looked like it was going to land way high and ended up dropping right above the top of the strike zone. The count now 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs on the board. As that one misses low and the count runs full for the second straight batter. Big bat here that Scambolari has to be careful of. Lumberjack pitcher has done well this afternoon. Steps off the mound. Just a reset and make sure he has the best possible delivery against the best batter in the Southland. That one in the zone for strike 3. A good job by Joseph Scambolari to get the final out. The Lumberjacks will head back to the plate here in the bottom of the third with a 4-0 lead. We'll be back with more Lumberjack baseball after this. Jordan Mondesi coming to the plate for the Lumberjacks here in the bottom of the third inning. Mondesi in a 1-1 count here. One of 2 Lumberjack bats not to come to the plate in the second inning. Him and Sean Moore, who's in the on-deck circle. 1-2 Jacks not to see the plate. Davis working quickly on the mound. Only able to find the zone 1 so far. The count now 2-1. As that one's off the plate again for a third straight ball. The 3-1 pitch from Davis. Swung on and missed by Mondesi. The count now full. Our third straight full count in this one. As the last 2 batters for Sam Houston ran the count full against Joseph Scambolari. As that one off the plate for ball 4, and Mondesi will make his way to first. Lumberjacks with a no-out base runner here to lead off this third inning. Mondesi singled his first plate appearance. Now has Sean Moore coming to the plate. Mondesi was thrown out at home to end that first inning. Sean Moore doubled in his first plate appearance. As he gets a hold of that one, we'll send it out to center field. Cows are able to make the play. That'll keep Mondesi over at first, as Lumberjacks now with one out. And Clayton Larange coming to the plate. Larange in a 3-1 count now. Anthony McKenzie coming to talk to Davis just to settle him down a little bit. Lumberjacks with one out, one runner on the base paths. Have been able to bring at least one run across the plate in their first two innings. The Bearcats would like to see a scoreless inning here in the third, as Larange with a really good hit into the gap between first and second, and an even better play by second baseman Easton Lloyd, who laid all the way out for that one. You might have been able to see Davis shake his head just a little bit there as he let off a good hit by the Lumberjack left fielder. But his second baseman, with a highlight reel-esque play, send that one to Sports Center. A good job by Mondesi to get back to first. That could have easily been a double play. That ball looked like it was going to be on the ground and into the outfield. Cheney Dodge takes that one off the plate for ball one. Takes a big swing at that one to even the count at one apiece. Dodge swings past that for strike two. Lumberjack second baseman hit into a fielder's choice his last plate appearance. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and hit well. That one will go out in the left center field. Colton Kauser over to make the play for the final out. The Lumberjacks scoreless here in the third. Take a 4-0 lead into the fourth inning. We'll be back with more Lumberjack baseball here after this. Jack Rogers coming to the plate for Sam Houston here in the 4th inning. Rogers getting another look at Joseph Scambolari, who pours in a first pitch strike. That one fouled off and quickly an 0-2 count for the Bearcat first baseman. Rogers grounded out to Scambolari in his first plate appearance. The Lumberjack pitcher has 4 strikeouts in the last 2 innings. That one high and inside. Rogers having to get out of the way of that one. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the 5th strikeout of the evening for Scambolari. Done a good job here on this Friday night to kick off this weekend. As now Trent Touche coming to the plate. The designated hitter was hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance. That one in for strike 1. Scambolari is dealing right now. Moving quickly on the mound, really not letting these Bearcat hitters to get into their full rhythm, as he's ready to pitch as soon as they're set in the box. That swing held back by the Bearcat DH. That call sent down the first baseline by the home plate umpire. The first base umpire waves that one, no swing. As that one fouled off, and the count now 1-2. Touche doing all he can to stay out of the box and slow Scambolari down as time's called by the home plate umpire behind the plate. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed by Touche, and that one sent down the line by Skylar Black to complete the strikeout. The second strikeout in a row for Scambolari, and his 6th now of the game. Gavin Johnson coming to the plate. That one in the dirt for ball 1. Johnson grounded out to Mondesi at first base in his first plate appearance. Finds himself ahead in this one. 2 balls and 1 strike as Scambolari finds the outside edge of that zone. That one blown past the bat of Johnson. The count now even at 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs on the board. The 2-2 pitch. Low and out of the zone. Scambolari thought he had him. The count now runs full. Scambolari ended the last inning with a couple full counts before sitting down those Bearcats. The payoff pitch. Chopped back over to the second base bag, and that'll be the first hit of the afternoon for the Bearcats. As they now have a 2-out base runner on first base. And now Mason Schultz coming to the plate. Tried my hardest there not to give a little broadcaster's jinx there to Scambolari, as I kept wanting to say he had not given up a hit all game. I knew as soon as I said that the Bearcats would get a hit, and the superstition didn't pay off as they got their first hit here in the fourth inning. Schultz fouls that one off the count now even. The Bearcat third baseman struck out his first plate appearance. One of 3 strikeouts in the second inning. Skylar Black was tired of something he had on his arm. Threw it all the way to the Lumberjack dugout. Scambolari unlikely to worry about the runner at first base, as that one low and out of the zone for ball 2. That one chopped towards second. Dodge able to get behind it. We'll send it over to Mondesi for the final out. The Lumberjacks able to strand one Bearcat on the base paths in the top of the fourth inning. They will come back to the plate with a 4-0 lead. We'll be back with more Lumberjack baseball after this. Jake Zarello coming to the plate here in the bottom of the fourth inning for the Lumberjacks. Zarello getting another look at Davis, as he swings the first pitch he sees and will send that out to right center field. That one has the legs to get back to the wall, and that'll be a stand-up double here to lead off the second inning, or the fourth inning rather, as the Lumberjacks quickly get into scoring position here in the fourth inning. A little ahead of myself. Brian Burgos coming to the plate. Burgos struck out in his first plate appearance. Zarello singled his last plate appearance. Has now got half of the cycle down. Now he just has the harder two to get. As Burgos tries to lay down the bunt. That one flies high and back to the backstop. Davis taking his time here as Burgos looks to lay down the bunt again. That one rolled foul. The count quickly 0-2. We'll see if Burgos tries to lay down the bunt again or if he will try to take a full swing at it. Has Zarello on second. If he can get this one in the air to the outfield, that'll at least get Zarello to third, you would think, especially if it's out to right field. If he pulls it to left, he could keep Zarello at second, depending on the depth of the hit. If he finds the grass, it certainly will get Zarello to third base. Zarello scampered back to second there after Davis stepped off the mound. He's kind of taking his hat off and taking his time. Not sure what he's doing here. I guess just resetting. In an 0-2 count here. Zarello didn't have anyone holding him to the bag. Didn't realize that as Davis stepped off. So he shuffled back to second base. This one in the zone for strike three, and Burgos gets called third strike for the first out of this inning. Cam Crawford coming to the plate for his third appearance. Third time seeing Davis. Zarello happy to see Crawford at the plate. The last time these two were on the diamond, Crawford sent this one well out of the ballpark over the left field wall. He takes ball one. Crawford responsible for 2 of the 4 runs for the Lumberjacks here. Got the second 2 of that third inning. Off his 5th home run of the year. That one in the zone. Counting now even at 1 apiece. Davis ready for the 2-1 delivery as that one's chopped foul down the third baseline. The count now even at 2 apiece. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Crawford was hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance. Has found his way aboard each time he's been to the plate in this first game. Would like to keep that streak alive here as he chops that one up the middle. That one will get out to Kauser, who's going to send it home. That ball well off the plate as Crawford will make his way to second. And the Lumberjacks bring around another run. As that ball well off the plate by Kauser gave Zarello plenty of time to get home. The Lumberjacks now with a 5-0 lead here in the 4th inning. Just 1 out on the board. That likely to be scored a single by Crawford, who advanced on the throw. And right now, Cam Crawford is Jake Zarrella's best friend. Has brought Zarrella around twice, once on a 2-run home run, and that one on a single up the middle of the field. That one misses for Kyle Cullen. Inside for ball one. Cullen took a ball kind of off the thigh, off the kneecap, kind of rolled all up and down him. Took him a second to get back up in his last plate appearance. Was able to get over to first. And obviously still in this one. As takes a big swing at that one. Fouls it off over the Lumberjack locker room. Crawford standing on second. Has also come around and scored the first 2 times he's been on the base paths this evening. The first time brought around by a Jordan Mondesi single. Second time, obviously, off of his 2-run moonshot. As that one finds the inside corner for strike 2. No arms warming up in the bullpen for the Bearcats. Sticking with Davis here as that one's inside, and Cullen will get out of the way for ball 2. The count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out on the board for the Lumberjacks. And Skylar Black, the best hitter on the team, standing in the on-deck circle. That one. Chopped short, and Cullen not able to beat the throw. It will advance Crawford over to third. And now Skylar Black coming to the plate with 2 outs here in the 4th inning. Cullen doing a good job to get down to first base. Just beaten by the throw. As Mason Schultz had to come up on that one. A good job by the third baseman to make the play. Cullen has speed and had no extra time there for Schultz to make the play. That one in the zone for strike 1. The Lumberjack catcher has flown out to left field and flown out to right in his first 2 plate appearances. As he fouls that one back and quickly in an 0-2 hole here. Davis doesn't want this one to get out of the outfield. If it does, let it float into one of his outfielder's gloves. Is that one off the plate? The count now 1-2. Lumberjacks have scored in all but 1 inning, scoring 1 in the first, 3 in the second, and 1 here in the 4th. Cam Crawford, who's been the most efficient Lumberjack on the offensive side so far, standing at third base. That one missing again. The count now 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs on the board. Lumberjacks with 5 runs on 7 hits. The Bearcats no runs on 1 hit so far. Starter Tyler Davis still in the game here for the Bearcats. We'll see if Joseph Scambolari comes out for the Lumberjacks in the next half inning, as that one's hit well into left field. Left fielder Brandon Pruitt had to get underneath it. Made a little bit of an awkward run up to it, but able to get the ball in the glove for the final out. The Lumberjacks will take a 5-0 lead into the 5th inning. We'll be back with more Lumberjack baseball after this. Welcome to the top of the 5th inning here as we're ready for more Lumberjack baseball. Joseph Scambilleri is still on the mound here as he gets a swing for a strike out of number 12, Clayton Chadwick. Swing and a miss for strike 2. I think the count should now be 1-2. As that one misses. The count now 1-2. I was ahead just 1 pitch. As that's strike 3 for Chadwick. Second time he struck out this evening. Good job by Scambilleri. Continuing to stay ahead of these batters. Now Brandon Pruitt coming to the plate. Pruitt with an awkward run up to the final out in the last half inning on the Lumberjacks. I was able to get underneath it eventually. Looks like we may have made a substitution, actually. Bearcats bring in number 14, Luke Repka. That one off the plate. The count now 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That one fell back into the glove. The count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Repka coming in for Brandon Pruitt. Scambilleri with the 2-2 pitch, fouled off. So far this season, Repka has only played in 1 game, has had 1 at bat, has 1 hit. Batting 1,000, as that one shot back. He stays alive in this at bat. Repka, the sophomore out of the Woodlands, Texas. Went to College Park High School. Takes strike 3 for the second strikeout of the inning. Scambilleri is dealing up on the mound so far in this one. That's 8 strikeouts now for the Lumberjack starter. And now Easton Lloyd coming to the plate. That one just out of the zone for ball 1. Lloyd grounded out his first plate appearance. He swung on that one as it fell into the dirt. The count now 1-1. Lloyd with a SportsCenter top 10 play at second base on the defensive side of the ball for the Bearcats earlier in this one. Looking to see if he can spark some magic here at the plate. Takes ball 2. Scambilleri with the 2-1 pitch. That one bounces into the glove of Skylar Black again. Got now 3-1. Lloyd is a freshman out of Marshall, Texas, as he takes ball 4 and will be a 2-out base runner here in the top of the 5th inning. And now back to the top of the lineup for the Bearcats as Anthony McKenzie comes to the plate. Walked and grounded out in his first 2 plate appearances. The runner goes as Skylar Black will send it down and gets the final out. A great job by the Lumberjack catcher to get the ball out of his glove and transition it down to second, getting the runner. Luke Repka out, rather Easton Lloyd. We'll be back with more Lumberjack baseball after this. Jordan Modesty coming to the plate here to lead off the bottom of the 5th inning. Modesty takes strike 1. Lumberjack first baseman has singled and walked his first 2 plate appearances, as he quickly finds himself in an 0-2 hole. That one off the plate. The count now 1-2. That swing held back. The call sent down third baseline, and they will confirm that Modesty held that swing. The count now 2 apiece. As that one chopped up the middle of the field. And that ball misplayed by Colton Kauser. He's had a couple defensive errors so far tonight. That should be the first error for the Bearcats. It'll be a single for Jordan Modesty, who advanced on the throw, or on the error rather. His second single of the game. Davis not getting helped out by his defense. Sean Moore at the plate. Takes a big swing at the first pitch he sees, and we'll send that one back over to the Little League field behind us. That one hit well down the left field line, but it will trail foul. Moore finds himself in an 0-2 hole. Has Mondesi at second base. No outs on the board. I'd like to be in a productive out at least here. Sending this one out to right field. Be a good option for that. Obviously, it'd be better if he found grass. Or got this one over the wall. Continue the scoring for the Lumberjacks. That one off the plate. First ball for Moore in this at bat. The Lumberjack third baseman doubled his first plate appearance and flew out to center in his second. A good job to lay off of that one by Moore. The count now even at 2 apiece. Moore, a handful of senior leaders on this team. The lineup today. With 4 or 5 seniors. 3 officially. Kyle Cullen will be graduating here in a couple weeks as well. Make that 4. Though he's listed as a junior in the system with another year of eligibility. The count now full as Moore does a good job to work back in this at bat. And that one off the plate as he takes 4 straight balls and will head to first. And now 2 runners on the base paths and no outs here for Davis. And now there are 2 arms warming up in the Bearcat bullpen. And Clayton Larange coming to the plate. Larange shows bump and pulls back. And we'll take a strike anyways. Mondesi standing on second with Moore over at first. That one just misses the pitcher's glove. And that'll have all 3 base runners safe. As Davis ran up on that and not able to make the play. And now Sam Houston going to come out to the mound and talk to Davis. We'll see if they make a change or if they're just going to talk to him about the situation. No outs on the board and runners all on the base paths. So far it looks like a discussion, but may just be giving the 2 arms in the bullpen some extra time to warm up as Cheney Dodge comes to the plate. Looks like head coach Jay Sirianni will head back to the dugout. The infield will go back to their spots. A big spot here for Tyler Davis. Davis is a junior out of Spring, Texas. Started his college years at Panola, as that one was fouled into foul territory, but with some room for first baseman Jack Rogers. Rogers over might to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now double plays at any bag with Jake Zarello coming to the plate. Zarello has already singled and doubled in his 2 plate appearances. Looking for that triple or home run here. Continue his hopes for a cycle. Cirillo's only had one leave the yard so far this season. As he takes a big swing at that one, and we'll take strike two. Davis doing a good job getting ahead of this one. 0-2. The Lumberjacks have scored in 3 of the 4 innings they've been in so far. Have yet to put a run on the board here in the 5th. Have plenty of opportunities with runners on every bag. That one misses inside. Cirillo has 13 RBIs to his name. Could add 1 or 2 more here. That's a big opportunity against Sam Houston pitcher. As that one's into the hands. Good job to get out of the way of that one. If you don't show intent to get out of the way, you won't get the base. Cirillo showing intent to get out of the way. That one missing him. If he had been walked, there's no room for him on the bases. Would have brought home a run. As that one low and in the dirt. The count now full. Davis ready for the payoff pitch. Has to either find the zone here or get Cirillo to swing. Can't afford a mistake here. Lumberjacks up 5 runs to none here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The payoff pitch swung on and hit high. That one going to stay in the park as it finds the glove of a Bearcat. That throw not in time as Jordan Montesio will come around and score. A good sac fly by Jake Cirillo there to add to the Lumberjack total here in this one. Now 6-0 Lumberjacks. And now Brian Burgos coming to the plate with 2 Lumberjacks on the bags and 2 outs on the board. Going to need to find grass if he wants to keep this inning alive. As he takes first pitch ball from Tyler Davis. Burgos chops that one foul. There is speed on the bags for the Lumberjacks. Sean Moore standing at second and Clayton Larange at first. We'll see if the double steal is on. That one finds the zone. The count now 1-2. Good job by Davis to get ahead of Burgos here. Burgos with just 9 RBIs to his name. Could crack into double digits here if he gets this one into the outfield. As that one low and out of the zone. The count now 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs on the board. That one chopped high into foul territory. Not much Bearcats can do about that one as it lands on the Little League fields. Count still 2 balls, 2 strikes for the Lumberjack shortstop. That one fouled off again. This one, that was maybe more of an opportunity to stay in bounds, and it ends up heading over the fence into foul territory. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs with 2 base runners. One on first, one on second. here in the bottom of the fifth inning. The Lumberjacks lead 6-0. As that one inside, and now the count will run full. Jake Cirillo saw a full count in the last bat here. The second full count in a row for Davis. Cirillo popped into a sac fly with that last at bat as the runners are moving, and that one hits the elbow of Burgos. And he'll make his way to first base, and now the runners advance as well. And the bases are full once again with Lumberjacks and Cam Crawford coming to the plate. A huge opportunity here, and you would have to expect Sam Houston to make a move to the pen, as this would be Crawford's fourth time to see a pitch from Davis. Surprised they're leaving Davis in here. Crawford's already hit one over the wall once today, as that one's off the plate. There's nowhere to put him. He's singled. He's hit a 2-run home run and was hit by a pitch in his first 3 plate appearances. Not the batter you want Sam Houston to have to face right now, as that one drops into the zone for strike one. The count now 1-1. Davis with some work to do, but obviously Jay Sirianni has confidence in his Friday starter to get the out here. Big swing by Crawford just over the ball. The count now 1-2. Moore dancing over at third base, trying to get the attention of Davis, or at least throw him off a little bit. As that one hit a mile high by Crawford. The catcher can't find it, and that one getting hit off of the roof of the press box. I don't think anyone really knew where that one was. You could see fans scurrying around. Moore still dancing over at third, as Crawford still in a 1-2 count here. Davis locked in with the 1-2 delivery. That one off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs now for the Lumberjack right fielder. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Davis gets the third Lumberjack out to close out this bottom of the 5th inning. The Lumberjacks will head back to the dugout, and we'll see them on the defensive side of the ball here in the 6th inning. We'll be back with more Lumberjack baseball after this. Joseph Scambilleri back out for his 6th inning of action. Get to see Anthony McKenzie, who was at the plate in the last inning before Easton Lloyd was thrown out at second trying to steal. That one in the zone. The count now 1-1. The Lumberjacks have scored in all but the 3rd inning. The Bearcats yet to bring a run around the board as that one's fouled off by McKenzie. The count now 1-2 for the Bearcat shortstop. McKenzie has grounded out and walked his first 2 plate appearances. With his third and a half look at Scambilleri, who thought he found the zone on that last one. The count now even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. That one bounced in front of the plate, and the count will run full. No arms in the Lumberjack bullpen as they would continue to try to run with Scambilleri here, who's had a really good game. Has 8 strikeouts to his name so far. Has only given up 1 hit. As that one in the zone for strike 3. Make it 9 for the Lumberjack Friday night starter. His first Friday night of the year. He did start the first game of the year for the Lumberjacks against Oklahoma. And that one of the best wins in Lumberjack program history. Oklahoma then ranked number 25 coming into that one. That one played in Arlington at Globe Life Field. One of the first baseball games in that brand new park. As he delivers strike 1 to Colton Kauser. Kauser's flown out to left and struck out his first 2 plate appearances. Has made a couple defensive mistakes. As that one misses the plate. Kauser holds his swing. It was sent down third base just to check. Third base umpire said no go. The count now 1-1. As that one high and out of the zone. It's not a matter of if, but when for Kauser. Scambilleri just hoping it's not against him. A bat that's been recognized nationally and even by pro scouts. The Lumberjacks have done a good job to hold him in check here. The count now 2-2. That one hit into the gap between left and center. That brings around Kauser for the second hit of the evening. The Bearcats' big bat getting the offense started here in the 6th inning. Scambilleri makes a half-hearted pickoff attempt and will head back to the mound. That one finds the zone. Another important bat to worry about here for the Lumberjack pitcher, Jack Rogers, first baseman. Another prospect has gained some attention for the Bearcats, as that one just misses the glove. Cows are not ready to move. Will stay at second base. The 1-1 pitch drops into the zone for strike two. Really good pitch there by the Lumberjack pitcher. That one started high and then dropped right into the top quadrant of the zone. Rogers has struck out and grounded out in his first two plate appearances. Swing and a miss for strike three. Skylar Black gets it over to first in time for the out. That will advance Kowser to third base. And now Trent Touche coming to the plate. Touche with an RBI opportunity. Gonna have to find dirt somewhere. This one doesn't get it out of the infield or finds the glove in outfield. It'll be an unproductive third out here for the Bearcats as he swings at the first pitch he sees for strike one. Skylar Black doing a good job behind the plate as well to get behind some of these pitches and get on top of some that may look like they could have gotten away. Did a really good job of holding Kowser at second earlier. Has also thrown out a runner trying to steal second. As that one inside for ball one. Scambolari just needs to worry about the runner at the plate. Worry about getting him out here. Not worry about Kowser over at first with a 6-run lead. Don't need to worry about his dancing over at third base. Skylar Black, one of the best catchers in the league. Not going to have a problem if Kowser tries to steal home. Don't see that happening anyways. Kowser a big frame. Not quick, not the quickest feet. The count now 2-1 for Rogers. That one bounces away and Kowser will come home. That one may be chalked up to the broadcaster's curse. As Scambolari bounced that one off of home plate, and that one got away from Skylar Black. The Bearcats with their first run of the evening. And Scambolari doing a good job of evening this count and running it full here with 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch inside for ball 4. And the Bearcats now with a 2-out base runner here in the 6th inning. Gavin Johnson coming to the plate. Johnson has singled and grounded out his first 2 plate appearances. Again, Scambolari has the cushion to not worry about the runner at first. Just needs to worry about getting this final out at the plate. That one just out of the zone for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch inside. Johnson has to get out of the way to that one. The count now 2-1. And Skylar Black going to head out and just talk to his pitcher. Calm him down a little bit, get him reset. Has had a really good game so far. Just needs to get out of this last half inning. Get the Lumberjacks back to the dugout. Two balls and one strike for Johnson. Bearcats have a runner on first. That one finds the inside part of the zone for strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs on the board. Johnson saw a full count the last time he was at the plate. Scamboleria would like to avoid that this time. The 2-2 pitch. Chopped high and into foul territory. It looks like it'll end up going over the Lumberjack dugout, but the play is made as Sean Moore dives into the dugout and makes the play. We weren't able to see it as he fell into purple jerseys, but the umpire had a good view, able to call the third out. And another amazing play by the Lumberjacks to get out of that one. They gave up 1 as they head to the bottom of the 6th. The score here is still 6-1. We'll be back with more Lumberjack baseball after this. Kyle Cullen coming to the plate here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Lead off for the Lumberjacks. Cullen 1 and 2 batters. Not to come to the plate in the 5th as he takes ball 1. The score here 6-1 in Nacogdoches for the home team. That one looked off the plate and high, called strike 1. Cullen and the Lumberjacks get to see a new pitcher for the Bearcats, Matt Rudis, pitching with an ERA of 8.16 so far, as that one high and out of the zone. Count now 1-2 for the Lumberjack center fielder. Rudis has made 7 appearances, has started 1 game, has 14 1/3 innings of work to his name this season, has given up 13 hits, 18 runs, 13 of those runs earned. As he evens the count against Cullen 2-2. He's walked 12 batters and struck out 11. Has given up 2 doubles and 3 home runs. As that one inside, and the count runs full for his first batter of the evening. Rudis replacing starter Tyler Davis. Who gave up at least 1 run to the Lumberjacks in each of the innings except for the third. And Kyle Cullen will make his way to first base to start this one off, as Lumberjacks will lead off base runner here in the bottom of the 6th. And Skylar Black coming to the plate. Black has flown out all 3 times he's been at the plate. Twice to left, once to right. That one way off the plate. A good job by Gavin Johnson just to get to that one. That one gets to the backstop. Cullen's at least to second base. Maybe on his way to third. That one gets hung up. Black takes called strike 1. The count now even for the Lumberjack catcher. The 1-1 pitch. Delayed swing there by Skylar Black. He got that bat halfway around, then decided it wasn't worth it, but the ball was already in the catcher's glove. The count now 1-2. That ball passed, and Cullen will make his way over to second. As the pickoff move not successful. Not a great throw by Rudis on that pickoff move. Black waits the 1-2 pitch. That one inside at the hands for ball 2. The count now even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lumberjacks now with a runner in scoring position. Black's first fly out was actually a sac fly. Bringing around the first run of the game. As he swings at that one for strike 3, and he will try to beat the throw out to first. He's not there in time, but Cullen will make his way to third. Lumberjacks now have 1 out on the board and a runner over at third base with Jordan Monacy coming to the plate. Monacy has singled in 2 of his 3 plate appearances and walked in his third. With a big opportunity here, if he can get this one into the air, into the outfield especially, will give Kyle Cullen an opportunity to come home. As that one inside for ball 1. Monacy led off the last inning with a single, coming around to score for the Lumberjacks, making that the 6th run of the game. That one well off the plate. Good job by Johnson to get up and collect that one. 2 balls and no strikes for the Lumberjack first baseman. Cullen was ready to come home there. Montesey fouls that one off over the home dugout. That one high for ball 3. And Montesey will take ball 4 and make his way to first. Lumberjacks now with runners on first and third and one out on the board. As Sean Moore comes to the plate. Moore has walked, flown out, and doubled in his first 3 plate appearances. Johnson going to head out and talk to, well, he stops halfway to give signs, rather, to his infield. Just to let them know how to play this scenario. Moore has 19 RBIs to his name. The second most of this starting lineup for the Lumberjacks as he takes strike 1. Moore only behind Skylar Black, who has 23 RBIs this season. Has an opportunity to bring one more around here. As that one sent a mile high. Johnson will look to get underneath it, and that one going to hit the press box. Land foul. Lumberjack third baseman quickly in an 0-2 count. That one high at the chin. The first ball of the at-bat. Rudis sends that over to first. That time finding the glove of first baseman Jack Rogers. Not able to get the pick off as Montesey heads back to the bag safely. Cullen still standing on third. As Moore sends that one high into shallow second as Cullen gives a little step or two towards home and will stay at third base. And hope that Clayton Larange can bring him around here. Larange has singled, lined out, and singled again in his first 3 plate appearances. Hit into a fielder's choice, rather, was part of a fielder's choice in his first time on the base paths, as that one's out of the zone for ball 1. Rudis evens the count of 1 apiece. Kyle Cullen standing on third and Jordan Montesey standing on first. The Lumberjacks have scored in 5 of the 6 innings so far this game. 4 of the 6, rather. Not scoring in the third, and this one. Line towards second. The easy force out will be made at second, and that'll end the inning. The Lumberjacks leave 2 on the base paths and bring home none. As they head to the top of the 7th with a 6-1 lead, we'll be back with more Lumberjack baseball after this. Coming into the top of the 7th here for the Lumberjacks, Austin Roth will take his spot on the mound. The first pitch he delivers is out of the zone for ball 1. Roth coming in for Joseph Scambolari, who had an outstanding first 6 innings. The first bat that Roth will see, number 11, third baseman Mason Schultz, who fouls that one off. The count now 1-1. The Lumberjacks lead here 6-1. The biggest hit of the night coming off of Cam Crawford's bat, a 2-run home run over the left field wall. That one hit into foul territory. No one over there to make the play. Nevertheless, Schultz will come back for his extended plate appearance. The count 1-2 when he makes it back to the batter's box. Roth out of zone to even the count. As that one swung on and hit well into right field. Crawford will get behind it and able to send it in to keep the runner at first.
Sir, I have a question.
The Bearcats with a leadoff base runner here in the 7th. Roth gets Clayton Chadwick to swing. As that one popped high. And Scott Black will get underneath it to record the first out of the inning. That'll keep the runner, Mason Schultz, at first base. Good job by Scott Black to get the mask off and get underneath that one, as that one popped high. And now another substitution in this 8th spot. As number 5 comes in, Eric Bonnert. Bonnert, the third Bearcat to bat in this position. That one in the zone for strike 1. Bonnert comes in for Luke Ripka. Who came in for Brandon Pruitt, as Bonnert swings past that one for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch swung on and hit towards center. Cullen will get underneath it and make the play. That'll once again send Mason Schultz back to first base. As Bearcats quickly with 2 outs here. And Easton Lloyd coming to the plate. Roth goes and checks on the runner at first. Schultz not able to get back to the bag in time. Swing and a miss there by Lloyd. Again, Lloyd's made the best defensive play of the night by either team. Sean Moore may have equaled it with his dive into the Lumberjack bullpen, or dugout rather, as that bunt laid down the line, and it stops on the fair line. Roth and Black waited for it to roll out of bounds, and the grass just a little thick on that first baseline. As now the Bearcats with a runner on first and second with 2 outs on the board here in the 7th inning. And now back to the top of the lineup for Anthony McKenzie. That ball hit well and will bring around a Bearcat to cut into the Lumberjack lead. McKenzie finds himself aboard at second, bringing around Mason Schultz. Lumberjacks lead now just 4 at 6-2 here in the 7th inning. And big bat Colton Kausler coming to the plate. Roth out of the zone for his first pitch against Kausler. Kausler doubled his last plate appearance and later came around and scored on a wild pitch by Scambolari. He also struck out and flew out in his previous 2 plate appearances, as he's yet to see a strike from Roth. It's an intimidating bat to have to face here. The best in the Southland, certainly. One of the best in the country. 13th nationally in home runs. Leads the Southland. As he chops that back off of Roth. Moore not able to collect and get it over to first in time. That'll bring home another run, as the Bearcats get another slice of that lead, as they've brought 2 around the plate here in this one and brought 1 around in the last half inning. Runners on first and third here. Still 2 outs on the board for Roth. That one was sent right back at him off of his shins, as that chopped short to Roth, who will pick it up and scoop it, send it to first for the final out. The Lumberjacks give up 2 and now just lead here 6-3 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back with more Lumberjack baseball after this. Channing Dodge coming to the plate here after that 7th inning stretch. I regret not getting up and stretching a little bit, as that one fouled off the shin of Dodge. Going to be called foul as he hops around a little bit. Dodge is flown out. And 2 of his 3 plate appearances. Hit into a fielder's choice in the 1st inning. Dodge just going to walk it off a little bit more. Third base coach Mike Haynes just coming over maybe to give his second baseman a little bit more time to get fully prepared to be back in the box. As that one high and out of the zone. The count 1 apiece. The Lumberjacks have led this one throughout. Started the scoring in the first with 1 run, as Cam Crawford came around to score on a Skylar Black sac fly. Dodge takes strike 2. They extended their lead in the second with Chaney Dodge coming around after a Jake Zarello single, as he doesn't swing for strike 3. Zarello later came around and scored off of a 2-run home run by Cam Crawford in the 2nd inning. The 3rd inning was scoreless for the Lumberjacks. And in the 4th, Jake Zarello came around again off of a Cam Crawford single. In the 5th, Jordan Montesey came around and scored off of a Jake Zarello sac fly. And no scoring in the 6th or 7th so far for the Lumberjacks. Zarello takes that one off the plate for ball 2. Zarello still seeing pitches from Rudis, who came in for Tyler Davis, who started the game. That one fouled off into the glove for strike 1. The Bearcats have brought it back in this one in the last couple innings. Colton Kauser scoring on a wild pitch in the 6th inning, as that one off the plate for ball 3. Mason Schultz coming around, as did Easton Lloyd, with the help of an Anthony McKenzie double and a Colton Kauser single. As that one in the zone to run the count full. Zarello had already sent his bat back to the dugout, as he thought that one was well off the plate. The home plate umpire thought otherwise, and now the count 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out on the board. As Rudis ready for the payoff pitch. That one high and out of the zone for ball 4, and this time Zarello will make his way to first with a 1-out base runner here for the Lumberjacks. Brian Burgos coming to the plate, as there will be a pinch runner for Zarello over at first. The Lumberjacks will bring in number 16, Martin Rodriguez. the freshman out of Houston, Texas, playing at Carnegie Vanguard High School. Brian Burgos at the plate. Burgos has struck out twice and was hit by a pitch. In his first 3 plate appearances, takes strike 1 from Rudis. That ball sent over to first to check on Rodriguez. Rudis must really be worried about the runner at first, as second pickoff move in a row. As Rodriguez is on the move, and that ball straight at the back of Rudis. I bet he would have liked to get that runner out at first. As Johnson not able to get out of the way, and I think Bearcat head coach going to come out and argue that call just a little bit. Sirianni going to come out and ask if Brian Burgos gave Johnson adequate room to make that throw. Burgos has every right to stay in the box. And Johnson just wasn't able to get his full throw off with Burgos standing right there. Nevertheless, Rodriguez standing on second. Successful steal by the Lumberjack pinch runner. Came in to do exactly what he was supposed to. And now Burgos with another opportunity. The count 0-2 for the Lumberjack shortstop. Burgos holds that back as that one just misses the inside part of the zone for ball 1. A good eye by the sophomore. That one fouled off into the glove for strike 3. As Cameron Crawford will come back to the plate. The second strikeout for Rudis in the inning. Now with one of the hottest bats for the Lumberjacks this evening. Has singled. Has been hit by a pitch and hit a 2-run home run. Certainly been a big part of the Lumberjacks scoring. The Lumberjacks would like to add at least one more here. In order to do that, Crawford going to have to find grass in the outfield as he swings underneath that for strike 1. That one chopped towards first. No land foul. Had some funky spin on it. And Rodriguez was all the way back around third and heading towards home. He's got plenty of speed to get to home plate. The ball just needs to get out of the infield. Crawford, no balls and 2 strikes to his name. The 0-2 pitch, chopped a mile high as the play will be made. And the final out recorded for the 7th inning We'll be back with the 8th here after this. Harrison Lee coming in for the Lumberjacks here in the top of the 8th. Coming in for Austin Roth, who pitched the last half inning for the Lumberjacks. The first bat he'll see, Jack Rogers. Rather, Trent Touche. Touche takes first pitch strike. Man, that one blows past the bat of Touche for strike 2. That one in the dirt. Gets behind the umpire. Touche held his swing there. The count 1-2. Swing and miss, strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Harrison Lee comes in and able to send the first Bearcat back to the dugout. And now Gavin Johnson coming to the plate. Johnson is singled and grounded out in 2 of his 3 plate appearances. As he swings the first pitch he sees, that one will land in fair territory above third base. Burgos will collect and keep the runner over at first. Now the Bearcats with a base runner and 1 out on the board here in the 8th inning. Mason Schultz coming to the plate. Schultz singled in the last half inning, later came around and scored. Last inning, rather. Also struck out and grounded out to second in his other 2 plate appearances. That one off the plate for ball 1. Lee misses the zone again. The count now 2-0. As Clayton Chadwick at the plate. Chadwick has struck out and popped up to Skylar Black in his first 3 plate appearances. Rather, Mason Schultz still at the plate. And a 2-1 count. That one fouled off. The count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Bearcat third baseman looking to have at least a productive out here, at the very least. We'll need to find the outfield either in the air or on the ground to get the base runner moving. As that one misses, the count now runs full. Three balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out on the board. As Schultz will step out of the batter's box. Schultz fouls that one off to stay alive. As that one in the zone for strike 3. And the second out by Harrison Lee. Clayton Chadwick to the plate. Now the batter with 2 strikeouts to his name and a pop out to Skylar Black behind the plate. Has a runner on first and 2 outs on the board. Going to need to be productive here to help his team get back in this one. Takes a big swing at that one. Behind it for strike 1. Lee has done a good job so far. As that one chopped to Sean Moore, who can't get it up to make the play. They can bring around a runner to third base. Now the Bearcats with a runner at second and third and 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. Lee and Black meeting at the mound just to talk about the situation here. They've got Eric Bonnert at the plate. Bonnert flew out to center field in his last plate appearance. Coming in for a couple different Bearcats. Initially, Repka coming in here in the 8 hole for Brandon Pruitt, who started the game in the 8 spot. As that one swung past for strike 1. That one off the plate. Rather on the plate for strike 2. Good job by the Lumberjack pitcher to get ahead in this one. Now Bonnert is going to have to swing at anything close. I'd imagine that's going to be the goal here for Lee. Maybe something close and out of the zone. But try to get a swing off. There we go. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for the 3rd out of the inning. Harrison Lee with 3 Ks in the inning to get out of the 8th. We'll be back with more Lumberjack baseball in the bottom after this. Coming to the plate here in the bottom of the 8th, number 1, Kyle Cullen, Lumberjack center fielder. Cullen has walked, grounded out, hit by pitch, and sack bunted in his first 4 plate appearances. Get an opportunity to look at Bearcat pitcher number 42, Rudis. Cullen takes ball 1. That one evens the count. Cullen takes strike 2. Finds himself down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lumberjack center fielder came into the game batting just under 300, as he will not be able to beat out the throw to first for the first out of the inning. And now Skylar Black coming to the plate. Black has struck out, flown out twice, and hit a sac fly out to left field. That one comes in to hit the elbow. As the Lumberjacks will have a base runner here in the 8th with 1 out. And Jordan Montesey coming to the plate. Montesey watches strike 1 as Rudis gets out ahead early. Montesey has singled twice, been walked the other 2 times he's been at the plate. That swing goes over halfway for strike 2. Quickly in another 2 count here. That one off the plate. The count now 1-2. Montesey has Skylar Black at first. As that one chopped towards third. The scoop not able to be made by Rogers. As Lumberjacks now with 2 runners on the base paths and 1 out on the board, and Sean Moore coming to the plate. Moore fouls that one off. Moore has a runner in scoring position. Has 19 RBIs to his name. One of the fewest strikeout batters on this team with just 15 throughout the whole season. Jordan Montesey with 15 as well. And Clayton Larange, who has taken quite a few less at-bats than those two. Sean Moore, in fact, with the second most at-bats on the roster with 107, compared to the 123 by Cam Crawford. Crawford, the only Lumberjack to play in all 36 games of the season. This being the 37th, that one off the plate. The count now 1-2 for the Lumberjack third baseman. Lumberjack has the speed team on the bases, with Skylar Black standing on second and Jordan Montesey standing on first. That one fouled off by Sean Moore. Moore has made an outstanding defensive play earlier in this one, getting the final out as he dove into the Lumberjack dugout. Almost had an opportunity for another spectacular play as the ball bounced just above his glove as he seemed to jump 12 feet in the air. Just not able to get the one hopper as he takes the 1-2 pitch and chops that over towards third. The tag's made it third and the throw not in time to first. That'll get the leadoff runner. And now the Lumberjacks with runners at first and second still. And 2 outs on the board with Clayton Larange coming to the plate. Larange has singled twice and lined out and grounded out in his other 2 plate appearances. That one chopped foul. 2 outs on the board and runners on first and second. Gonna have to find grass to keep this one alive and get it out of the infield. Looks like we will have a substitute bat here if Larange can make his way aboard. That one off the plate. Number 28, Gabe Irwin, standing in the on-deck circle. Going back into the dugout just to talk to his coach real quick. Larange missed that one. A good pitch to hit. He fouls that over the press box for strike 2. The count now 1-2 for the Lumberjack right fielder. And that went off the plate. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Approaching the 3-hour mark in this one. As another one fouled off over the SFA dugout. Larange doing a good job of staying alive in this one. Making Rudis on the mound work. That one in the dirt for ball 3. The count runs full. Rudis just worried about the out at the plate. Has Mondesi at second and Sean Moore at first. Like to get Larange out here as he sends a short one into left field. Bearcats will make the play and end the inning. The score 6-3 going into the 9th. We'll see if the Bearcats have what it takes here after this quick break. We'll be back with more Lumberjack baseball. Heading into the top of the 9th here. The Lumberjacks lead this one 6-3. The Bearcats with just 3 outs to play with here. As Chandler Paul comes on to close this one out. First pitch he delivers is a strike. As Easton Lloyd to the plate. That one in for strike 2. The Lady Jacks took game 1 of their weekend series against the Bearcats and are currently in the middle of the 8th inning. They went up 1-0 in the top of the 8th, and we'll see if they can close that out. If they do, they will secure the Southland Conference regular season title. As both these games looking to end right about the same time as Paul at the zone for ball 1. The Lady Jacks and Coach Nicole Dixon have been just about perfect in conference play, as that one sent a mile high. And Jacob Evangelista coming in to make the play. A couple substitutions on the infield. Evangelista now at short. And Cal Campbell playing second. And Anthony McKenzie coming to the plate. McKenzie doubled his last plate appearance. Brought home at least one run. As that one out of the zone for ball one. Paul evens the count at 1 apiece. Swing and a miss, strike 2 for McKenzie as Paul gets that one past him. The Bearcat shortstop looking to get on base here to keep the away team's hopes alive in this game 1. Scott Black does a good job of getting behind that one. The count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one just misses the inside zone. The count now runs full. Good job by McKenzie to work back into this one. That one chopped to second. Modesty gets over, and the play not made. First base umpire saying that Chandler Paul was off the bag. And now Colton Cowser coming to the plate. That one fouled off for strike 1. That one inside. The count now even at 1 ball, 1 strike. That one missing again. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. The count 2-2 for the best hitter in the Southland. Skylar Black takes his time retrieving that as the runner at first, Anthony McKenzie, takes his place back at first base. The count now runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Big spot here for Chandler Paul as Skylar Black will just walk back to the mound with him. Big out here for Paul. The 3-2 pitch fouled off. Another 3-2 delivery. Chopped into the gap between second and first. The out is made at first, although the umpire calls him safe. There's going to be discussion down the line. Currently, the Bearcats have runners safe on first and third, as Coach Johnny Cardenas is going to come out of the dugout to argue this call. And Coach Cardenas heads back to the mound, or heads back to the dugout, rather. And now, one out and a runner on first and third for the Bearcats. And a dangerous back with Jack Rogers at the plate. That one in the zone for strike one. That one just misses out of the zone high. The count now 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Paul blows that one past Rogers. Paul with the 1-2 pitch. In the zone for strike 3, and that's 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. That'll send Rogers back to the dugout. And now, Trent Touche coming to the plate. Struck out his last plate appearance. Paul 1 out away of getting out of this one. That one in the zone for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Good job by Scarlet Black to keep on top of that one. And final in Huntsville as the SFA Lady Jacks come out of that one with a 1-0 victory. That will clinch the regular season series, rather the regular season title for the Lady Jacks as they leave the Southland with the trophy. They'll look to continue that work throughout the rest of this conference season and into conference tournament play. Good job by Coach Nicole Dixon and her staff. Swing and a miss, strike 3 to end this one as well. The Lumberjacks will take this first game here, 6-3. No need for a bottom of the 9th as Chandler Paul closes that one out. Both teams with 9 hits. Sam Houston with 3 errors as SFA bounces back after a rough 10-game stretch with win number 1 against the preseason number 1 team in the Southland. We'll be back tomorrow with more SFA baseball. For now, I've been Carl Berry. Thanks for